Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction Channel. So in this video, I talk about the prediction and analysis of the Tesla stock price for the next week. So today is December 10th, Saturday. So let's go to Tesla chart. So this is the Tesla weekly chart. This is a Tesla daily chart. So that means if you select a weekly chart, so each vertical bar is 1 week's real-time fluctuation price of the Tesla stock, and if this is a daily chart, then each vertical bar is 1 day's fluctuation price of the Tesla stock. And this kind of trend lines, different color trend lines, are predicted by the Uping stock trend prediction model, and basically they stand for the different level of effective resistance and effective support. That also implies the weekly or daily high or low, depends on what time frame you choose. For example, you can choose a monthly chart or weekly chart or daily chart or even 60 minutes chart or even 15 minutes chart. So depends on what time frame you choose, that will represent the high and the low for that time frame. And for this Tesla weekly chart for the next week, so because this is a prediction model, so this kind of tail of the trend lines that represents the expected or predicted weekly high and low for the next week, for the coming week. So for next week, so the Tesla stock price fluctuation range is expected to be in this range, between the weekly low of $162 and the weekly high of $184. So it's expected to between this range, and the daily early week of next week, so it's expected to still have a little bit more increasing momentum, because you can see this last Friday is a good increase of the Tesla stock price, and these trend lines are still have the good increasing trend. So the next week, early next week, the fluctuation range is about $177 and $183. So it's trying to approach to this $183. So depends. So because if you switch to another model, that's another trade map model, and this is a Tesla monthly chart, and this is the Tesla daily chart. So this kind of a red dot and the blue dot represents a kind of effective resistance or support. So you see for this monthly chart, and right now it's closed at around $179, $178.5, and there's a red dot in this monthly chart, and this red dot is about $183. Is about $183. So it's a kind of another effective resistance. So it have a strong increasing momentum and break through this red dot, and then it can start to fluctuate or go up for the stock price in this region. So it has to break through this. So this $183 is also this red dot effective resistance of $183.5 on this daily chart. So it fluctuates between these two dots, you see, last Friday, and right now it tries to reach this the red dot, but it still didn't exactly touch this 183.5. So next week it's still expected, is trying to will try to still touch or approach this point again, and so the fluctuation range will be still in this kind of range. So if it have a very strong increasing momentum, if it can break through this $183, and then it may go up into this region. So if you go back to this prediction model, so if I switch it to monthly chart, so this is a Tesla monthly chart, and the early month, that's the week before last week. So in that week, in that 2 days, it's opened here for this new month and opened here, and it's always just fluctuated around this range. So last week it tries to approach the low point, the low price in this region, and in monthly chart, and it opened here, it already goes down to this trend line and break it a little bit, but it quickly, not quickly, but it's still finally go up a little bit and try to increase the stock price. And you see that even though this month is not completed yet, so this predicted trend line is for next month, but this is not finalized prediction for the next month, but at least currently it's started to going to be flat. So that means the decreasing momentum has also decreased, and right now there's some kind of a fighting between the decreasing momentum and the increasing momentum, and right now it's temporarily have some kind of a rebound. So it will still try to go up, but it depends on if this trend lines can still be strong enough to support that price. So there's a possibility that it may go down to this region a little bit more, or fluctuate around this price range. But right now, basically, it's still kind of reach a kind of support, and this yellow trend line and this blue trend line are trying to converge, and the price difference is also becomes much smaller. So for this kind of a situation, there's a tendency that it may go up and break through this yellow trend line and then have a very good rebound. So this probably will happen, or is expected to happen around the end of this month or next month. So you see, for this weekly chart right now, it's still have a little bit of struggle around this fluctuation region below this low price, but once it have a very good increasing momentum, and then it may start to have some kind of a rebound, and then these trend lines may also capture those kind of increase of the increasing momentum. So anyway, so next week probably we still have a little bit of fluctuation around this kind of a price range, but it will tend to have a good rebound in the near future. This is a kind of a prediction analysis for Tesla stock price. So if you are interested in this kind of a prediction analysis, you are welcome to subscribe Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more video in YouTube.